Hi guys, I thought I would do a quick video because over the weekend my inbox has been going bananas with people inquiring about the Nulok roofing system, which is exactly what I want, to be honest with you. But I thought just doing a little video like this here, answering a couple of questions that I would get asked on a regular basis and putting it onto the platform might just make things a bit easier for whenever that time comes. If you're new to asking questions, you might see the video, watch it and get the answer, and then off the back of that make a judgment call on whether or not you need to reach out further to get more information or not. One of the first things that I would get asked on a regular basis is how many kilowatt hours can you expect from a kilowatt of our solar. On average throughout the year you're looking at about 3.7 kilowatt hours per day from 1 kilowatt of our solar, which is exactly what you want. Obviously there's a lot more people working from home these days, so it kind of makes sense to make sure that you're doing something about it and making sure that you're future proofing the property and changing the way your build structure, like the way you're building your properties in order to meet the demand of today. It just makes sense. There are, especially with COVID, it has brought to light the fact that there's a lot more people in the future are going to work from home long after COVID disappears. It is going to become the new normal, I suppose, in a lot of ways. So it makes sense that you're doing what you need to make sure that you're keeping up with the 21st century changes that continue to happen. Another question I would get is how much of the roof would it cover? 1 kilowatt of our solar will cover just under 6 square meters of your roof. It used to be about 8 square meters, but through continuous research and development, my MD has managed to get it down to just under 6 square meters, which is fantastic. It really, really looks the part. It's aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't really damage the aesthetics by no means, and looks a hell of a lot nicer than bolt-on PV. Not knocking bolt-on PV, but times have changed, and now we have different technologies on the market that just make things look nicer, and ultimately that's what we're trying to do. And also with it being integrated into the roof, it also then reduces the amount of slate that's required per roof or tile, which is fantastic too. What finishes can you use on your roof system? Kind of just answered that one. Any natural slate, 250 mil, 300 mil, 400 mil, it doesn't matter. We can work with you on that one. So just let us know what you want. There's also a natural ceramic tile that we offer too, which to me I love it. It's non-porous. It's not gonna change color. It's virtually impossible for fungal growth to exist on the roof, which is always a nice one. And it's brilliant then in that respect because of low maintenance. There's a lot of housing associations out there who would much prefer to have a low maintenance roofing option. With that also being the case, a lot of the first places that obviously need to be retrofitted with solar as and when them regulations do come into play, our system is probably the easiest system on the market to completely retrofit the solar directly into the roof line without really damaging the aesthetics of the property itself. Next question is, what is the output per panel? One of our panels will generate 60 watts. They are 1200 mil by 400 mil, that's the size of them. You need 17 of them to make up your 1 kilowatt of solar. What is the cell efficiency? One panel is about 22.3% in cell efficiency, which does exactly what you need it to do. We're not bringing something like what we offer isn't new as such. Solar has been around for quite a long time. What we're offering is simplicity, aesthetics, and something that just makes it'll work for you. There's a lot more push towards off-site construction. We have been lucky enough to work in that field and in that sector, and our system is proven to work 100%. Whenever it comes to actually being able to do the installation off-site, complete installation off-site, including solar, and then transport it to site. This is a system for you. It also then helps you reduce the amount of people who are doing the roofs on site, obviously keeping in line with social distancing. And we're all fed up of hearing that word. I am one of them as well. But ultimately this here does tick them boxes too. It is a faster system to install. Look, a lot of the times people don't actually change what they're doing unless they're told to, and that there's the same whenever it comes to solar and everything else. If there are new regulations that do come into play in the next coming years, well then obviously you're going to have no other option but to do so. But there are select companies out there right now who are making that change before they're told to, which is fantastic to see. We want to be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. So therefore we're bringing the Nulok roofing system to you guys. It's up to you whether or not you use it or not. But if you are interested in learning more, feel free to get in contact. I love to chat to people who are sort of forward thinking and see the future for what it actually is. Other than that, there, I'll not keep you any longer. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you again. Cheers.